Squad presents The Blurred Sisterhood of Arrakis.
Hello, Dunatics. The day has arrived.
It's finally here.
Welcome to the Situation Room.
The spice must flow.
The spice must flow. So today we wanted to ask all of you Dunatics out there on this special opening day of Dune, are you going to go and see the movie dressed up in costume? As you can see, we're all
not.
are just going the way we always go, you
That's
know.
how we are, yes.
We've been maybe drinking a little more spice than normal. I've been hitting it pretty hard myself.
Yeah.
The blue is intense. But I've out there taking temperature of fans in general. I haven't really felt the excitement that I was expecting. I don't know, a couple days ago I went into GameStop with my kids and went up to the cash register and I couldn't help myself. I mean, first of all, when I walked into GameStop, I thought it was going to be plastered with Dune everything.
Yes. Everything.
You know? And granted, I'm a little out of the loop, you know? The word old might be able to apply to me. The spice has prolonged my life very effectively. But I didn't see any merch, no posters, nothing.
Yeah, it feels like it's such a lukewarm reception in person. There's a lot of articles and stuff to read about it all the time, but to be in touch with other people, it seems like they don't have nearly the excitement that we do. I mean, and maybe our excitement just kind of overpowers everything, but I don't think that's the case. I think that there's really just not that kind of reception that we expected, and it's baffling.
You know, I think one of the main reasons is like when I ask people, like, I'm going to go see Dune, and they're like, what?
Yeah.
They've never read the book.
And so people never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Like, are you kidding me?
It's amazing. Yeah.
This brilliant piece of sci-fi mastery, it's just you've never heard of it?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I don't understand.
And it's people that you would totally expect to at least, appreciate that it's coming. And if they hadn't read it, would rush out to read the book but ahead of the movie, like the guy from your work who is gonna be a dungeon master, right? Then you're like, oh, you're dungeon mastering our campaign, then you're definitely psyched to see Dune, right? And just blank stare.
Crickets.
Nothing.
Crickets.
Yeah.
So at the cash register in GameStop, I couldn't help it. We were completing our purchase, me and my kid, and much to my kid's horror, I started just casually making conversation with the cashier, and I was like, hey, are you excited about Dune? His expression could not have been more blank. It was just like a question mark above his head. And I'm like, the new Dune movie that they're making from the book Dune? And he was like, oh, yeah, Dune.
Yeah.
I read that, but it was a long time ago. It was a really long time. I don't really read much Stephen King. So I basically fainted and had to be resuscitated, and then just decided to save us all the embarrassment of explaining that Dune was written by Frank Herbert, not Stephen King. Love you, Stephen King.
Love you, Stephen
King.
All props to Stephen.
All props to Stephen.
But I can't just credit you with writing Dune,
No.
And I just completed my purchase and said thank you and left as fast as I could. But yeah, I'm wondering today, we are going to see the Dune movie on opening day, of course.
We didn't cheat and watch it on HBO Max last
We did not.
night.
It was hard, but we did not.
We didn't do it. And so we are going to the Air and Space Museum. And when I first heard that they were making this movie, and that Denis Villeneuve was going to be the director, I was like, this could be really good. I decided at that point that I was going to go and see it at the Air and Space Museum in Chantilly, Virginia, that has, I believe, and I could be wrong, but I believe the largest IMAX movie screen on the East Coast. And we went to see The Force Awakens there, and it was amazing. But I was worried, of course, I'm like, oh wow, people are probably going to be in costume, camped out the night before to get good seats. But then when I saw that like pretty much none of the people that I thought would know about Dune or be psyched about the movie coming out even knew what I was talking about, I decided not to camp out, plus I'm old. So now I'm just wondering, are we going to get there today and find that we didn't get there early enough and the line's already super long and we're not going to get good seats? Or are we going to get there today and it's going to be packed with people dressed up in costume?
Yeah. Or are we going to get there and be the only people there first and in costume?
And I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with
I'm fine with that.
Seriously, I would not be less excited even if we get there and we are the only people in the theater.
That would be fine.
I would like that, actually. That works for me.
Yeah. Nothing can dampen our excitement.
Nothing. Including the fact that literally I cannot see anything. And I feel like my eyelashes are getting pushed back into my brain right now. Worth it.
Worth it.
Worth it.
Yeah, and I wonder though if, in this age of super, hyper awareness of things like, the white savior topic, that sort of thing. I wonder if that has to do with some of the folks who actually know the book and know the material, but aren't excited about it. I wonder if that plays any part in it. I don't know, because it seems like the only group of people that I'm attached to that would have that kind of opinion aren't saying anything. So, and I don't know if they're not saying anything because I'm who I am, or because they just don't have the care. They don't care about it. I don't know.
I think that is a really good topic that we should explore in depth another day.
Yeah.
In the situation room.
The situation room.
So now what do you say? Should we go and head into our no ship?
Yeah,
let's get on that
the no ship.
Fold space off to the Air and Space Museum.
But I don't want to be the navigator. not being the navigator.
A call not being navigator.
Oh darn, man! I always have to be the
navigator.
All right, I better drink up then.
Hey, send us a picture if you're going dressed up.
Please, yes.
We'd love to see it.
If you go in costume to see the Dune movie, please let us know, comment, and send photos of yourself in costume.
Yeah, or just send a message saying, nah, it's just y'all.
Yeah.
It's okay.
We're okay with that.
Yeah. All right.
But most of all,
Like, subscribe,
and subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, click thumbs up.
click thumbs up.
Yay.
fellow Dunatics out there, we just found out some disturbing news.
One of the sisters, the blurred sisters of Arrakis, lied. She watched Dune on HBO Max yesterday.
It's a treachery beyond
words compare.
So, now, first of all, HBO Max, we do not blame you for this treachery. We are eternally grateful to you for airing Dune, and as a matter of fact, we want you to know that after we get home from watching Dune in the theater today,
Yes, we will watch Dune on HBO Max every day until you take it off.
and this we
Faithfully.
pledge to you. However, it's a long drive to the theater where we're going to see Dune, and we couldn't risk any spoilers.
No spoilers.
And so we're going to have to require that our dear sister, our Reverend Mother Blurred
Right.
Sisterhood of Arrakis.
Our sister,
She must,
she must
travel in the trunk. Are you okay, Reverend Mother?
I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. I will face my fear. I will allow it to pass over me and through me, and when the fear has gone, I will turn the inner eye to see its path. Where the fear has gone, there will be nothing. Only I will remain.
Do you need any water?
Yes, please.
Water of life?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Coming right up. Okay, we'll get you some water of life when we stop for gas. All right, sister.